A man wakes up to discover his house has been demolished. After questioning his neighbors, he learns it was caused by yesterday's severe storm. He asks his neighbor to accompany him to a nearby town to purchase repair materials. Meanwhile, his wife notices thick fog rising from the mountain across the lake, drifting in their direction. The man dismisses it as a natural phenomenon. Little does he know this assumption will cost him his most beloved person. On the road, the man sees military troops heading toward the mist. The town's communication systems have failed, and the supermarket is packed with people. 3 vacationing soldiers enter, then are promptly ordered by a military police officer to end their leave and return to duty immediately. Just after they leave, an air raid siren blares through the town. Everyone looks outside to see an elderly man with a bloody nose running toward them, shouting that there's something in the fog. Ignoring the old man's warnings, another man desperately runs toward his car. A spine-chilling scream follows. The crowd realizes something truly exists within the mist. They quickly close the doors and watch silently as an earthquake-like tremor hits, and the supermarket becomes completely enveloped in fog. Everyone must wait for rescue inside the store. The man's son shivers from the cold, so he heads to the warehouse to find blankets. Behind him, the rolling door makes strange noises, as if some giant creature is trying to break in. The man turns and runs, encountering staff members heading to repair equipment. He warns them not to go, but they treat him like a coward. A young employee defiantly opens the rolling door to find nothing there. Turning to the man, he says, "You really are a coward." Suddenly, a tentacle extends from the mist, wrapping around the young man. The man rushes to help, but their combined strength is no match for the massive creature. The young employee is dragged away with another terrible scream. The man quickly closes the metal door, knowing humans cannot fight these unknown beings. Back in the supermarket, he explains what happened, but nobody believes him except the store manager, who investigates the warehouse and discovers a severed tentacle that is turned into black liquid. The manager urgently conveys the gravity of the situation to everyone. The group unites to build defensive barriers against the unknown monster's attacks. But their unity doesn't last long. They split into 3 factions. One led by an elderly woman, another by a black man, and the third by our protagonist. The man believes what he's witnessed, but the black man doesn't. He insists it's just a natural phenomenon with nothing to fear. He wants to leave and go home, but the man's attempts to persuade him only result in insults. Left with no choice, the man convinces the group to tie a rope around someone as they venture into the mist. The rope begins moving steadily forward with them. Suddenly, it rises into the air, then snaps. The inevitable tragedy has occurred.